Hey guys, Zen here, and I wanted to go through some Taekwondo history. I just got finished with my first degree black belt test, yay me, and I'm getting ready to leave the country, so I'm getting ready to get rid of old belts. Pains me to do that. You're supposed to hold on to them forever, but it's occupying a lot of space. So I've been involved in martial arts 3 times, and I'm going to kind of go through some of that. So this is my current rank. And this was at Aikido America in Gainesville, Florida. You can see my red belt prior to that, blue belt, green, yellow, and my old white belt from a few years ago now. And let's see. This is the old collection, all sealed up and everything. We're going to tear into that now. This goes back a long time, guys. Wow. This is ancient history, man. So set these aside for a moment. This is I'm trying to remember the name of the school. It was John Graydon's school, mixed. What was it? I think 7 different styles combined, or whatever. Karate USA Karate. John Graydon's USA Karate. So my old white belt from there. This is when I was in my teens, maybe 13 to 16 or so. I guess, you know, I must have been 17, because I think I was involved with that until I moved away to come to college. This is interesting. They don't have stripes on the belt. I don't remember how that worked there. There are some on these. 2 on the orange, 3 on the green. So you know, blue belt. They went to red belt there, and this was like I think this was like junior, you know what, I think they actually called this junior black belt. I forgot about that. So I got up to junior black belt rank there. Crazy to look back at this stuff. We'll get to that in a second. And so then this is all the way back to, look at how small this belt is. This is Master Park, J. Park Taekwondo in St. Pete on 34th, is it 34th Street? 34th, I think it's 34th Avenue, whatever, US 19. So no stripes on this, 1 stripe on the yellow belt before green. Forgot about the Big Bear brand. 1 blue stripe on the green before blue. You can see how long I was a green belt. Look at this. That takes a long time to wear open like that. I was a blue belt for a while too. You can see red stripe there. And then this school moved away from me. So it was, my school moved away from me because they got too popular and I couldn't go. Then I moved away from my school for college. And now, once again, I'm moving away from the school, this time to travel the world a little bit. But this time, not only did I get my black belt, I got my first degree black belt. So let's see, I've got a little bit more memorabilia here. This is funny. I think this is from my, actually no, this is from my very first attempt ever to break a board. So you can see there's writing on it. And it says, first try, February 18th. I think that's, I can't tell what that number is supposed to be. 80, February 18th, it must be 83, because I have my own note down here in my childish scrawl. It says broke 6/13/83, which was presumably my next attempt. It said, next time you will break this with the back kick. So my first time I couldn't break it, next time I did. Pretty cool. And this was a big deal. So that's funny because this is what I just broke a board with today. Flying sidekick. So I did flying sidekick for my, they called it red tip. And this was 10/10/1986. This is quite a while later. This is only part of that board, obviously. Wow. I didn't realize I had this. I think it'll still fit. Not quite. So this is my old J Park Taekwondo gi, I think we called it. And I think that's some sort of Korean symbols for my name. I don't think it's actually the spelling of my name. I'm not sure. This is my identification card from there. A patch that I had from there. This is my USA Karate Black Belt Club. Oh, this is great. This is my membership card from the J Park School. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a Cub Scout picture of me. Probably did not zoom very well on that. And then this is, I don't know why I have this one in particular. It's interesting. But this is my certificate of rank for green belt from the J Park School as well. J Park Taekwondo and Hapkido Institute. And this is from June 15th, 1985. So, how have I used my Taekwondo? Well, I think that by far the most rewarding experience with all this has been at Aikido America, just because of how it served as kind of a gateway to other things. It got me into much better shape than I was when I started. Became a gym rat again for the first time, and I don't know, since I came up to college, I was a crazy gym fiend back then. And also through that led me to salsa, which led me to more salsa and tango and some of the most amazing friends I've had in my life. Certainly I've learned some self-defense and stuff. I've used Taekwondo. You know, it's funny, my earliest memory of doing anything self-defense or related or whatever, I don't know if I was actually in Taekwondo at that time or not. I think I was in first grade and had done this school project in the gifted program for, I don't remember what the actual project was, but I know that I made up a whole world that was made of gold. It's really weird. I had this, I can't think what this stuff is called, but this play surface, if you will, made up with this alien landscape, all spray painted gold. Everything there was gold. It's kind of funny because I'm really into gold and silver now as an adult. But and when I presented this to the class, it was as though I was from there. So I had this gold wig, right, that I wore as this little punk kid. And somebody on the school after the presentation that day, somebody at the school rather, while we were waiting for the buses, this kid was lifting the wig off of my head. It's probably not the most diplomatic response, but I spun around and kicked him in the satchel. And he let go immediately, and that was the end of that. And I don't remember ever being picked on in elementary school again. There was an incident in high school where I got into a fight. It wasn't very long-lived. It was weird. It was over a volleyball thing. This kid threw a volleyball at me under the net. I don't know what his problem was. Real tall kid. I think he was 6'4", and I was, I guess, the same height I am now. And anyway, I still don't understand what that was all about. I think he was in a funky mood or whatever, but he came over and grabbed me. Didn't really use any Taekwondo, but I think I used sort of some of the training from that, because I ended up sort of maneuvering around him. He was behind me and trying to get me into like a sleeper or a chokehold, and I just blocked him from doing that. Hooked his legs, and smashed back on him. It looked like a wrestling move, certainly much more than something from martial arts, but he was in some pain, and that was the end of that. It's funny because he tried to tell people afterwards that he had given me a pile driver or something like that, and there must have been 40 or 50 kids out by this volleyball court where this was going on, and they shut that down really quick. They were all like, no, that guy whipped his ass talking about me dropping this guy on his back and head. I don't know, I think it's given me confidence. I know I'm really going to miss the classes at Aikido, so a lot of the stuff is available online now though, so it's cool, so I can have kind of reminders if I want to practice as I run around the world. That's it. Just wanted to share some of that stuff with you, a couple of old stories, and show you my belts. Thanks for listening.